All right, guys, we had a good week last week. My net liquidation is $11,745. We'll get into the details on that here in a minute. But looking really good. That's a new high for me since I lost half my account. And I need to make a decision on opening up more positions for the wheel strategy so I can collect more premiums. But we'll get into that. But Tesla's been good, right? Where we broke that 180 range. So we can see here with Palantir, I've rolled my position out in time. So the call that I'm selling, I collected $22 there, which is just part of the wheel strategy for me, rolling that call out in time, which was good to see. And we did have a rejection off of around that 2650 range, and it hit hard. So it fell, broke the ADMA, which is no big deal for me. I was in the money on my call, and I was able to, because my call got closer, or because the price got closer to my call, the price of my option went up, and I was able to roll it out in time and collect premium. And it could be that the volatility is up, but Palantir right now, IVR is only 7.6, so pretty low overall, but had a decent roll. And that's what I plan to do, roll my call out until it does get assigned, and then I can start shopping around for other opportunities. And we'll get into more of my plans on the wheel strategy and my allocation of my account. I do want to increase the amount that I'm putting toward the wheel strategy right now. So taking a look at my weekly net liquidation, you can see here that I am a little bit behind, a little bit under my target line here to reach my year-end goal. I want to get $16,000 by the end of this year because that's where I started at the beginning of this year. And so I want to be able to get back to that level after the losses that I sustained in the middle of this year. Whenever I was trading strangles, doing futures, my account was really not set up for that kind of risk, and I definitely took it. So I'm getting back to the wheel strategy, being very careful on my risk here, and sticking to what worked before I got into the futures. And that was definitely the wheel strategy. So getting into the details here, we can see that week 25 here, you can see my net liquidation there, collected $22. I'm up $102.64 from the previous week here. That's a 0.88% return here just on a weekly basis. And then we're at negative 26.7%, which is really good to see because that's the best I've done since I lost half my account. You can see the lowest it was at was negative 32.7%. And I've consistently gone around that 27 mark, but stayed away from that 32 and making my way back to 26.7. So you can see there, I've got a pretty decent return there, around 6%, being very risk cautious right now and still able to make that 6% jump back to zero. And that's my goal, is to get back to zero by the end of this year. I'm somewhat on track, but I definitely need to be putting my money to work to get to that point by the end of this year. So still have some work to do, and I am going to be shopping around for some stocks to add to the wheel strategy. I may be coming out with a video on Monday just to see if I have anything, if I open up any new positions, then be looking for a video Monday, and it could end up being Tuesday. Check out the link in the description because I just made a watch list with all optionable stocks. Now, these aren't stocks that you want to necessarily trade, but it's a list of every stock that has options. And so you can refine that list, but what you can do is sign up, and then you can download that link, and then you'll download the file. It's just a comma separated value file, a CSV file. You download that, and then you can import it into your TastyTrade account, and then it will show up as a watch list. So if you want to, you can download that and sign up, and then you'll have this enormous list. There's over 500 tickers of optionable stocks. And so you can import that into your TastyTrade so you have a nice list of stocks. Now, I just use this list as a way to, in general, look for stocks. What does the stock chart look like? How do the options look? What does the bid-ask spread look like? And what's the value of these options? So those are the kind of things that I'm looking at whenever I'm shopping around. This is just a way to build your list of stocks you want to focus on, or stocks that might have good options and you want to do more research. This is not a list of stocks that you need to be watching for opportunities. It's just a shopping list. It's like walking into Walmart and you're shopping around for stuff. You don't know exactly what you want, but everything is there for you to see. And so that's what this list is. It's just a master list of all optionable tickers in equities. So I hope it's a help to you. If you're interested, check the link out in the description and you can get signed up for this watch list. So we'll see what the future holds for my small account. I do want to put more risk on. I feel like with T-Flow, it is a safe place to put my money, especially with a margin account and I'm selling puts. I'm not using the capital. So it's best for me to put it in T-Flow to have that capital. And hey, if the put ends up getting in the money and getting assigned, and then I can start selling that T-Flow, but it's not a big deal. I want to be able to have that T-Flow whenever I have the capital to open those positions. So it's pretty liquid, so I can get in and out very quickly, but that's going to be the goal next week, is to be looking around for opportunities, not to get hasty, not trying to just throw money at stocks just so I can start collecting more premium. I want to be very strategic on how I open these positions and how I select these stocks, and I want to take you with me. So if you're interested in this kind of thing, option strategies, the wheel strategy, hit the subscribe button and follow me on my small account journey, and you can learn with me and grow with me. So hit that subscribe button and we'll see you in the next video.